in the Hamptons with her homegirls.
Humiliating.
It's negligent. It's racial profiling.
A night out turned into a nightmare after she says the owner of this popular restaurant told her that she had to move her seat.
I wear my curly hair proudly.
She says her 3B curls wasn't thorough. The white family next to her complaining that her hair was too big.
And it's in the way of the table behind you.
The owner in question, the star of a reality show on HBO Max.
Are you racist?
He's stepping into the shade room to give his piece.
I am not racist. How could you call someone racist? My business partner's black. My girlfriends are black.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. You often don't see a lot of black families in the Hamptons. Rachel Tucker would know. Her family, they own a home in the Hamptons, and she spent many summers growing up in the Hamptons. She says that her girlfriends were in town who happened to be white. They had a great beach day. They got home, they changed, and then they hit up 75 Main restaurant in the South Hamptons. Rachel says that she's been there before, no problem. But this time was different after she says the owner forced them to move their table because the table next to them said that Rachel's hair was too big. And even worse, they threatened to call 911 if they didn't pay the bill. But the owner says there's a different story.
How was your hair?
Just as you see it today. As soon as I sat down, within 5 minutes, a man came over to me and said, "We have to move you because your hair is too big and it's in the way of the table behind you."
That man was Zach Erdem, star of a show serving the Hamptons on HBO Max and a longtime owner of 75 Main restaurant where the show is based.
I asked him again and he restated his statement that my hair was too big and that he had no choice but to move me, where he then tried to move me to a table in the back of the restaurant, which was pretty much next to the DJ booth. We couldn't hear a thing.
So she spoke up and they moved her table outside.
By the time that I had gotten outside, it had kicked in what was happening to me and why I was actually being moved. And I think it was just a little shocking that my hair would be an issue in 2024.
It took some time to set in what had occurred. She only ordered a drink. Her friends, they ordered meals. As they were leaving, she spoke to her server.
And I said, "We are not paying this bill." And she said, "I don't think you should pay this bill either, but I know that he'll call the police if you don't pay the bill." And so then he came over, he and I went back and forth, and he said that he would call the police if I did not pay the bill. Being that this is my girlfriend's visiting me out in the Hamptons, I paid the bill and walked away.
She called her attorney, James Walker, right away.
It's just stunning and it's hurtful. It's negligent. It's racial profiling.
When it comes to the law, what's in play here?
A white family told a restaurant to move a black family, i.e. this individual. You can't do that. When it comes to law, if it's a place of public accommodation, you can't discriminate. You can't just discriminate because you want to. You also cannot put people through emotionally traumatic situations like this. So there's that. You also can't racially profile.
But Erdem says that's not what happened. The shade room sat down with him one-on-one.
Did you verbatim say your hair is too big?
No, I did not say that. She has a gorgeous hair, by the way. I love her hair.
Is it going over the customer's meal or was
Correct. Yes, yes.
So
I
you
look,
physically saw the hair going
she was on top of their hair. When she backed up, her hair was going at the people sitting right behind her. The guest was very uncomfortable, and I decided to move them to a better table.
Whether it was a better table or not is subjective, but Erdem did admit that he never wants his customers to feel uncomfortable.
Would you say that it got tense? I mean, it got into a screaming match between you two?
The one thing I didn't like about it, she said that I don't want to pay for this. I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to destroy your business. I'm going to kill you. That's not what you're saying for people. Look,
What did you say? What did you say in response to
I
that?
said, pay your bill, and nothing else I said. Otherwise, we're going to call the police. That was it. But in the end, Rachel paid. And then as soon as she left, I told my management to please cancel the payment. I want to make sure she's happy. I hope it will make her happy.
Are you racist?
I am not racist. How could you call someone racist? My business partner's black. My girlfriends are black. I've been dating with the black girls. I love black people more than probably. I don't want to say it, but You cannot call me, it's wrong. And half of my staff is black. What are you talking about? I mean, my color is white, but I'm always with the black people.
They are saying that maybe there should be some training, there should be a public apology and
I
some.
would love that. I would love to hug her. Are you kidding me? I love the girl. She's gorgeous, beautiful young lady. I didn't have anything with her. It's a business thing. It happens. And look, if I'm wrong, I would love to apologize and I will give her a hug. I will buy her dinner and her friends and her family, not just for her.
Erdem says as tensions did grow, he did threaten to call police on Rachel if she didn't pay the bill. But he says later on, he decided to void the ticket altogether because he realized the weight of the situation. But Attorney Walker says that is not enough. He wants a public apology. He also wants Erdem and his team to undergo some type of sensitivity training. It's something that Erdem says he will do moving forward, and he'd like to apologize to her altogether. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.